Shalom, shalom. Welcome to Kosher Tech Tips on YouTube. This is a new YouTube channel that's been set up here on YouTube to help the mitzvah observing community, those who are Yirei Shamayim, to get a little bit more info on the technology. If you think of tech and what comes to mind for you is something like this from the Matrix, there's a lot of numbers, it's a lot of confusing. There's WhatsApp, there's services like Telegram, and it's all very confusing to you. Then hopefully, bli neder, after getting through these videos, you'll get a little bit of clarity on this. We're going to be talking bli neder about topics like internet filtering, so that you can know that if you're bringing internet into your home and you want to keep a kosher home, that there's not necessarily, chas v'shalom, going to be inappropriate content for minors coming. But today, let's take a look at one of the most important topics that I always get asked about. I hear from people in shul who are new to the world of technology, and they're asking basically, how do I send a greeting card, whether we're talking for Yom Tov, for Shabbos, or just for a weekday, or chas v'shalom, even for a sad occasion like a levaya. You want to be sending an e-card, and a lot of people now think that what you need to do is go onto a search engine and look for one of these e-card websites like this. And the truth is, it's not so. I'm not saying there's a problem necessarily to use a website like this, but you can actually use a different tool. And I'm going to introduce this tool in this video. So it's called Google Images. And I'm going to put the web URL, that's Universal Resource Locator here. It's images, and you can copy this into your own web browser and hit the enter key and you'll be brought to the website. It's images.google.com. So I'm going to copy and put that in now, type it into my own web browser, images.google.com. And this will bring you to the homepage of Google Images. And this is where you can see there's already a lot of good cards that you can use and send to email. I'm going to show you how to do that now. So let's say we want to wish someone a good Shabbos. It's Friday night, Erev Shabbos. You want to say good Shabbos to your friend, to your relative, whatever the case may be. So I'm going to search in English and I'm going to say Shabbat Shalom. And I'm going to hit the enter key. That's going to enter this into the computer. We can see already there's quite a good selection here of different cards. You've got one like this. So I'm going to choose Shabbat Shalom. It's nice. It's got Hebrew. Now, what you want to do here is to get this into good full what's called resolution, because it looks quite small and someone is putting this on a big screen. It's not going to look the best. Now, this is taken from someone's website, so you might say it's sort of Geneva. It's a bit like stealing to take the graphic like this, you might think. So I'm going to show you a way if you want to make sure that what you're doing is going to be kosher and copyright. You want to click on Tools, Usage Rights, and go into Creative Commons License. And this will get you results from Google Images that you know it's going to have the copyright. The person saying, the Baal of the image, the person who owns the image is saying it's Beseder. You can put this on and use it as you wish. So I'm going to go for this one, Shabbat Shalom. I'm going to click on the right key of my mouse, the right click, and I'm going to do copy image. Now I'm going to go into my email client. And what I want to do here is right click again. And this time we're going to hit on paste. Now I'm using Gmail. You might be using Hotmail or Bezek or Yahoo, a different email service, but it should all work the same. So you can see what I've done now is I've copied into my email the image, and I'm going to just make up a recipient like tests5783 at gmail.com, and I'm going to say good Shabbos, just like this, and I'm going to hit on the send button. And that's all that's required. So you don't need to go looking for an e-card. And I just want to show you, hopefully that was easy to understand. If I go into my sent mail now, you can see it's come through. I want to just show you also the different greetings, what we have on Google Images. I can do good Yom Tov. I want to look for good Yom Tov. And you can see I've got a very attractive one here. Good Yom Tov. It's got someone's name on it. So maybe it's not what I want to use. You've got one for Yom Kippur. We've got one for Shabbos, and even if you just want to say good morning to your friend, put in like this, good morning, and we're going to get some mamash beautiful images here that you can again put into your email. So I hope that's been okay. Hope you got this, and it's very useful that you don't need to be paying for expensive e-cards or even going to the door, sending stuff by post, and it's going to take a lifetime to come from, maybe where you're by you to the place by your friend, and It's just easier to use email, but of course, with email, there are dangers about spam filtering and exposing to getting inappropriate messages, like ads for Viagra and stuff like this that we don't necessarily want to see. And in a future video, we're going to be talking about how to prevent this. So I hope this has been good. If you want to get more kosher tech tips helping you master tech in a kosher household, then subscribe and of course like the video.